guys today about basically what I said in the subject there, faking the funk and pretending to be something that you're not. Hi, Sean. How are you? My gosh, do you ever sleep, girl? You're like up all the time. How are you? Thank you for watching the replay. Thank you for watching me and sharing and hearting me up. I just want to do a quick scope. I love it. And I love the conference too. Radical Redefined. It was a women's conference. I loved it. I got a pink one and a black one. So what I think is kind of crazy is how in this day and age of 2015, when there's so many different lifestyles, so many different things that people are doing and into and that are acceptable, that there's still some people out there that are just pretending. You know, it's natural and normal for children to play pretend and have imaginary friends and be something that they're not. And it's actually healthy. I think that as we grow up, we tend to lose our imaginations and some of our creativity, you know, through just living life, going to school and things like that. But what, of course, I'm talking about today is living a life that is unfulfilling and less than what you deserve because you are pretending in order to, I guess, either satisfy someone else's expectations of you or just because you just don't have your insides all the way right because you're not right. Okay, so what I mean by that, for instance, there's married people that are pretending to be single. Okay, they just like have people on the side. Wife, husband doesn't know about it. Of course, there's single people doing the same thing. They're living together with somebody as if they're married, but they're not. And I'm here to tell you that living with somebody is not the same as being married. It's not. It looks like it's the same because you're in the same house, you're in the same bed, you're sharing bills. It is not the same, okay? That's another scope for another day. There's people that are broke or close to broke and they are living beyond their means, okay? Maybe they're using shopping to cope or they just have a shopping problem and they haven't admitted it or done anything about it. And so they just continuously, repeatedly overspend because they're either trying to fulfill something on the inside of them where they're empty, or of course that whole thing about keeping up with the Joneses. I tend to think it's the former though. There's people that just walk around not necessarily pretending to be somebody that they're not, but they just act like everything is okay and it's not okay. You know, they're dying inside. They are dying and they're putting on that brave face because, you know, they either don't want to ask for help or they really feel like if they did tell somebody what they were going through, that it wouldn't mean anything. And now they've shed that vulnerability for nothing. And so that's why a lot of people keep secrets and don't tell because they don't want to be judged. Okay. We all know this, but instead of contributing to it by being different and by being that person that will listen and being that person that will be there for them, we just go ahead and judge. And it's the culture. I mean, we've got social media and we've got reality TV and different mediums that encourage us to judge each other. They encourage us to, belittle each other and look at each other and say, okay, well, you know what? My life is bad, but it ain't that bad. Or, oh, she knows she shouldn't have did that. She knows she wrong for that. She don't need to be wearing that. Thank you. Thank you. Some of it's in the show. So these are some of the things that I'm talking about today on the show. My show is called Kickin It with Daree. I have a podcast and I have new episodes. Thank you. I have new episodes every Tuesday. Today's episode is about faking the funk. I thought about another phrase from like in the 80s. So if you're old enough, you'll know what this means. Faking jacks. I remember like some rap songs that used to say, oh, you're faking jacks. People are just rhyming about things that they have no idea about. And there's people that do that now. They may not. Hey, Travis, how are you? Welcome to Periscope. I saw your first scope yesterday. I guess you were playing around. But people, you know, we may not have rapper friends or whatever. Okay. We may not be in hip hop necessarily, but we're in business, we work, we live, and we do things, and we're faking jacks. We're faking the funk. We're pretending that, you know, we're on a certain echelon or a certain level and we're not. Because really, if you are there, you don't have to tell anybody you're there. Like, we know, we see you. You don't have to brag about yourself. Like, the fruit is there and we see you, okay? So I want you to go ahead and go to the website, dareeallen.com, or you can go on iTunes for Apple or Stitcher Radio for Android, which is what I have. And those are 3 ways that you can get the podcast. You can listen, download, and comment. I would love to get your feedback. And again, this show is today just brand new. It's called Faking the Funk with Darren Pierre, Ph.D. He is an administrator at the University of Chicago. He wrote a book called The Invitation to Love. And I'm going to see if I can pick up my laptop and just show you real fast. I'm using a tripod today. So, all right, this is what the post looks like if you want to read the show notes. All right, on the website. That's Darren. And again, it's a wonderful, wonderful story. I'm not going to say anything else about it. I told you this is going to be a quick scope. Just go check it out. And I've got an awesome, wonderful, super, super, uber duper exciting announcement later on this afternoon with somebody else. I don't know if it's going to be me scoping or that person. So if it's that person, I will be inviting you. Just something amazing happened this morning that I want to share with you, but it's not related to this. So I'll scope separately. So look out for that. Either I'll share it or I'll go live in a few hours. Okay. Thank you again for joining, for hearting me, for subscribing to the podcast, and for sharing with your followers. All right. Have an awesome day.